Welcome back to Sports Wrap Live, everybody. Yes, we are in Houston. Shout out to Buku1 for dropping that intro track for us. We're going to have to get the remix done pretty soon with my man DJ Tito all up in the mix. But right now, we are in the mix at Junction Bar and Grill in the friendly confines of Junction Bar and Grill, 160 West Gray in the shadow of downtown Houston. Thank y'all for tuning in on Sports Talk 790 and iHeartRadio. Whether you're in South Beach, Vegas, Los Angeles, it don't matter. Thank you all for tuning in. And the man who's tuned into Forever Orange and was out there for the big event over the weekend right on the other side of Minute Maid Park, on the other side of 59 there, right by Warehouse Live. Shout out to Warehouse Live, who holds down a lot of shows that we are a part of, is the BBVA Compass Bank Stadium, and Soccertalk Luis is here to give us his up-close and personal review. How you doing tonight, Luis?
What up, man? I'm doing great. Just here enjoying the excitement over the weekend, especially right here in downtown, BBVA Compass. Man, what an amazing day yesterday. We were out there firsthand, scoping it out. Man,
Started with the tailgate. Got our passes, went inside, scooped out the scene.
Man, what an incredible venue right there. The architecture of the stadium, just phenomenal. You know, very Coliseum-like, complete with cantilevered roofs running along the sideline. So reminiscent of the bird's nest from Beijing's National Stadium.
Right. We saw a lot of in the Olympics when the Beijing Olympics were held.
And then just those seats, man, vibrant orange. Never a dull moment, especially for a fan, just sitting there, just checking out the scene, just so bright. It just catches your eye, man. It's just awesome. From the first row on the lower level all the way to the last row on the upper level, a great sight just to see the game.
And the great thing about this stadium is it's low. It has a low-hanging terrace. So you really feel like you are not only a part of the game right there with the sight lines, but you're part of that crowd, whether you're in the press and you're in the media or you're on the field or a coach. It really kind of makes it a community feeling, or community atmosphere, I should say.
Yeah, we were walking around, and then we kind of noticed at one point it was like, where's the AC? But with that cool breeze, with those, just the way they were designed with the metal gates on the side, just kept bringing in the breeze. It was just amazing.
It was really nice. Now, I know some people got a little bit hot, some of the seats. Yeah. Now, you were smart. You do have season tickets as well. With that group out there, including Ruben and some of the crazies out there that hang out with your crew. But my man, Everyday Life was out there at the game. He'll tell you exactly how the experience was from a fan's point of view. So it was awesome, man. We ran into a lot of people. We ran into some of your old friends, some of my old friends who were out there supporting this great cause with a new stadium and a brand new atmosphere for soccer fans downtown. Now let's talk a little bit about pregame. There were a few pregame ceremonies, including the banners, the championship banners, which were finally hung.
Yeah, they finally unveiled the two banners from 2006-2007 on the south end zone, right above the rafters. Man, it feels good to have those banners hanging out after 6 years. Now we can finally call BBVA Compass our own home.
That was the one thing you really kept saying, and I could see it in your face, was you felt like you were home finally for your soccer team.
I mean, when we go to Robertson Stadium, all you see was U of H. Banners, all these notable names that play for U of H, but you will never see any Dynamo thing, any memorabilia. Outside you had the flags, but that's about it. But now, with the unveiling of the banners on the rafters, it tops it out. I mean, great 6 years at Robertson Stadium, but now we got our own home. Now we got to start a new chapter, win more championships, and hang more banners on the rafters.
That sounds good, man. Well, let's talk. It starts with a win. You have to win in this league to have a shot at putting those banners up. We also have the inaugural match banner that they were giving out. We have it hanging here, of course, at Sports Wrap Live. You'll see at Junction Bar and Grill. But let's start right away with the game. And right after the whistle, and it really felt like they were home.
You saw the energy they brought to the field. You saw they were hustling out there, making it happen. They started out pushing the ball, attacking the field with a boost of energy. Yeah, it was just a big relief. I guess they were like, we're finally home after 3 months on the road during the season. Finally back to be home, and we got to win. I feel like it was a must-win, but they had to do it for the fans. But it was worth the wait for after 7 games on the road. Now coming home, just tremendous. And then just kept attacking. Just awesome. And then 33rd minute, we thought we had a goal by Brian Ching, but it was a great block by defense by the DC United. And then, they never gave up. They kept attacking. Halftime came, and then, we saw the wave started in the 37th minute.
Yeah.
Crowd was into it, rumbling and everything. Yeah. It's just a great atmosphere. You should have been there.
The wave?
The wave.
You're bragging about the wave?
They officially brought it.
Hey,
oh my goodness.
I'm a fan of the wave. The wave means that you're at a sporting event.
Death to the wave at every venue ever.
I'm going to start the wave right here.
The wave is a sign that your fans are not into the game.
No.
You ask Mark Cuban, one of the smartest businessmen, what his pet peeve is at the arena there in Dallas. It's the wave. If someone starts the wave there, they get fired.
Wow.
Seriously, you'll get fired from
Shark Tank.
If you allow for the wave to get started there at the
that
arena.
guy by I'llDrawYouACat.com. His credibility went out the window a long time ago.
Well said, Tito. Well said.
It was just crazy, man.
Well, I think the energy in the building. You're just not used to seeing it because you've been covering the Astros for
700
too long
people
now.
doing a wave only lasts like half a second. So I don't.
I also don't fear for my life at any baseball events.
I never felt fear for my life.
Have you ever seen any of these European events?
But this is not Europe.
Dude,
though.
just wait. The way he's talking this up, I don't know, man.
All right, well, let's get into the second
sounds
half.
Like it's getting crazy.
Well, second half, they started off where they left off, attacking the ball. And finally, in the 68th minute, one of the original Dynamo players, Brad Davis, soaring kick from the beyond the 25-yard line drive to score the first ever goal at BBVA.
Now, for the non-soccer fan, tell us the significance. Okay, Brian Ching didn't get the goal, but Brad Davis was. Tell us the significance of him getting that goal.
I mean, it's original. It was like story. It was just written. It had to be written. One of them had to score to the first ever goal.
Because he was an original Dynamo.
Original. Him and Brian Ching were original.
Now, I have to ask. Now, would you consider that like we say in the Hispanic community, un golazo?
It was un golazo.
It was a golazo.
He did a spinneroonie, kicked it with his left foot, drived it in, and scored.
That's how you start off a new stadium. Con un golazo.
And you felt the rumbling in the stadium. It just went crazy.
The stadium was rocking. I got to tell you, I haven't heard a stadium rock.
I felt it in A-League. I felt it.
Yeah, it was nuts.
Brad Davis jumped over the crowd, did a Lambo leap at the Dynamo Stadium, celebrating with the fans. It was just amazing to see. We just a nail in the coffin. We deserved it. The fans deserve it. The city of Houston deserve it. And of course, the Houston Dynamo fans deserve it. I mean, the team deserves it.
Well, and Brian Ching had another chance.
Yeah. And, I think he got a little too excited and just went over the goalpost. It was just crazy. Could have been 2-0, but hey, the way they played yesterday, it was a great relief to be home. I mean, the numbers, 15 goal shots for the Dynamo. And the defense stepped up, only allowing 2 goal shots against Tally Hall. It was just, you could tell the difference. They were ready. They were pumped up. This was like, we got this, and they got it.
And your bad rap lately has gone out to the Dynamo D.
Yeah, and then yesterday, we're stoppage time. You saw how they were playing conservative. I brought it to you, man. Check this out. And then Tally Hall made a great save at stoppage time, but you saw how close they were just relaxing. They thought they had the game over. It's never over till the whistle blows.
You don't want to be that team that plays not to lose instead of playing to win.
Yeah.
You said it yourself. As that time wound down, they're not attacking. They were playing not to lose, and that you could give up a goal really quick, and then all of a sudden you're tied up 1-1. If you start playing that way.
Well, firsthand, you being there, it's a home field advantage. You felt the crowd,
It was amazing.
And with really that, the Dynamo have the highest winning percentage at home in MLS history. So they need to take advantage. The next 15 games to the end of July, the 10 out of 15, that's 66% are at home. With that winning percentage, man, they can move up on the standings.
We've seen the Dynamo move up quick in the standings before.
They can do that.
Yeah.
So it's awesome.
Well, hey, let's then after the game, let's talk a little bit about who we saw. Of course, if you guys haven't checked out our Facebook at Sports Rap Live or our Twitter at Sports Rap Live, and that's rap with 2 P's, we ran into a guy that really was instrumental in the Dynamo coming to Houston and then became the general manager, and that's Oliver Luck. Yep. And he just happens to have a son that's, I think he's pretty well known in football circles. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was the #1 overall draft.
You mean real
pick.
Football circles?
Well
there
said.
It is.
Well said, Andrew. Yes, Andrew Luck was in the building, and got to send a shout out to him. It's so funny. I walked up to him, and his agent said no interviews. I said, no, I just want to get a picture of your sneakers. And Andrew Luck looked at me and he kind of smiled. He was like, okay, yeah, sure. And then I explained to him what we do here on Sports Rap Live. We talk about sports sounds and sneakers. And he got a kick out of that. And I said, hey, man, you know what? If time ever permits, Come on the show. We'd love to have you. But he was rocking the LeBron 9 Galaxies. Of course, his orange representing the Dynamo. But his dad was very instrumental in this whole process of getting the Dynamo to Houston before they even got a stadium.
Oliver Luck, we know him from way back. Cool. I think he was the coolest president ever. He walked around back at Robertson Stadium, talked to us, tailgate with us, have a beer, talk stuff, talk sports.
Real guy,
He remember me. I told him one day, you're going to know me as a Dynamigo. I mean, I should copyright it, but Dynamigo, he saw me, he's like, I remember you, Dynamigo. That's me, man. He was like, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad I told him, I'm glad you're here to be part of history. If it wasn't for you and the other people to bring a franchise to the MLS, we wouldn't have that new stadium. So it's pretty amazing.
Very true, very true. Who else did we see there? We saw the MLS commissioner.
MLS commissioner Don Garber, the mayor, Anise Parker was there.
I talked to Anise Parker, yeah, absolutely. She said to send a shout out to Bun B.
De La Hoya was there, of course, part owner of the Dynamo. A couple of Texan players were there. Matt Schaub was there. And what's the other guy's name?
Connor Barwin.
Connor Barwin.
Yep.
So it's a few people there.
Absolutely.
So it's pretty amazing.
Absolutely. So you think all's on the up and up right now? The Dynamo are home. They've kind of gotten over this home opener, and now they can get down to playing defense and winning some games?
Yeah, I mean, it's ready. They're on a roll. And then the best team, best home winning percentage at home. I mean, numbers don't lie.
Numbers don't lie.
Andrew says numbers don't lie.
Numbers
so we'll
don't lie.
see.
And now this is a brand new home, and their winning percentage is perfect right now. So hopefully it stays that way. All right, well let's move into some world soccer right now, Luis. Once again, we had Man U and Man City, probably one of the biggest matchups. Way to close the season out for the EPL. And why don't you just give us a little bit about this game before we go to another break?
Man, down to the last play and stoppage time. It was tremendous. They've had Man City favored to win playing against QPR, who was 16-1 underdog. Next thing you know, QPR is up 2-1 in stoppage time, and you have Man U prematurely celebrating. Next thing you know, some kind of miracles happen. Man City scores a goal in the 92nd minute to tie the game, but either it would have tied, they would have still lost the championship to Man U because Man U completed their game. Next thing you know, with 1 minute left, less than a minute, the son-in-law of Diego Maradona, which is what's his name?
Sergio Aguero.
Aguero scores the game-winning goal in stoppage time to clinch the title for Man City. It's just crazy.
First time in 44 years.
1968.
Wow.
The last play of the game, and the crowd just went crazy. Prior to this, you see fans crying, beating their heads against the bleacher like it was over. And next thing you know, Man City's the championship, and you see them running into the field, the crowd. It was just crazy, man.
You play to win a game, man.
And
you better play to the last
and
second.
They never gave up. And
Did not give up.
They showed adversity, and for people to follow, never give up. This is a great example, man.
There it is.
Less than 2 minutes, 2 goals. What a great way to end the EPL.
Kind of like your story here on Sports Rap Live, man. Just keep getting better. Just keep playing hard and be there till the buzzer sounds.
Yeah, and ever since, I want to give a shout-out before I end this segment.
Yep.
Due to soccer, man, ever since we brought on Michael Hitchcock, them Scorpions have not lost the game.
Really? They
won
continue to win.
last night. So, man,
hey, make sure you tweet that.
We'll let them know.
Make sure
Bring
you
them back
tweet
on
that.
the show, man. You never know.
That's right.
So shout out to the city of San Antonio and the Scorpions for keep on out there winning. So.
All right, man. Well, you keep winning, Soccer Talk Luis, and stick around so we can get your shout out later in the
I got special shout outs for
Very good.
Met a few special ladies yesterday that you know of. So
okay.
Give her a shout out too for bringing out my son.
Yeah.
And at her first ever game, and she was excited. She told me this morning, I can't wait for another one. Caught my interest. I said, I knew it.
Caught the fever.
Yeah.
Caught the orange fever. All right, well, we got a fever for some baseball talk. We keep our eyes on the diamond. We're going to go to a real quick break right here. When we get back, Andrew Martinez is ready. His notes are thorough, and we will talk Major League Baseball and the Martinez Report right after this quick break on Sports Rap Live, Sports Talk 790.